sufficient. That's the response that you want.
No, I want a logical reason why it's okay to kill someone who differs in ideology to me. A logical explanation as to why that is morally correct.
You don't have to understand. I don't have to convince you.
And then
Our well-being, social well-being, doesn't depend on you being convicted.
and that's precisely the answer.
I don't have to convince you. Don't you see the point? I don't have to
So you
convince
don't
you.
have to be intellectually convinced by Islam to become a Muslim.
No.
You don't.
Wait.
So you would agree
Once
that-
I
Are you
believe,
intellectually convinced with the laws in this country that you're still living in?
I just turned 18, fam. I ain't got the power to go and move somewhere else. I ain't got the funds. I ain't got.
likewise,
You know what I mean?
if you
And
live
no
in,
country is
if you live in
perfect.
Saudi, if you happen to live in
So I
Saudi
can't
Arabia,
live in perfection.
just live nicely.
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
I can't because if I go out there and preach Christianity,
They don't allow you to preach Christianity
you know what I mean?
because
my freedom of speech is
and
important.
I no. Christianity is false to Saudis.
Saudis is false.
Yeah. They don't allow their children, although the American news channels and Friends, you know the program Friends, all of them are watching that in their homes, which I don't agree with, which is hypocrisy, by the way. But
Okay,
they don't allow
cool, thank you.
they don't allow their children to hear falsehood. What's wrong with that? Would you allow your children around, let's say, someone you don't like?
So you agree with indoctrination?
Yes, I do.
You
I
do?
do. All parents do it. You do it. All parents do it.
No, I agree.
All
Everyone's
parents do
indoctrinated,
it.
but it doesn't
All
mean you have to
no,
agree with it.
all parents want good for the children. Do you agree?
Yeah, of course.
And they want the good they see as good, right? Right? Because not all parents
I'm
are
not a
Muslims,
hypocrite.
not all parents are Christians,
Yeah, in
not
the same
all
way-
parents are
in the same way
atheists.
I'd raise my children Christian, right? It
Yeah.
doesn't mean I shelter them from every single ideology. I'm a conservative. I want my children to be conservative. It doesn't mean I shelter them from political education in the school or any educational establishment.
That's fine, you can do what you want with them as long as you're not harming them.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's Saudis don't want their children to be
frustrated. I
taught
wanna
by
know why.
Christians.
I'm getting frustrated because
Why?
I don't understand why Adnan, bro, listen, you were born the same as me, human being, imperfect, right? Why is it that you can go to Saudi Arabia and practice your freedom of speech and your ideologies?
Why can't I go to the Vatican and preach Islam?
You can.
No way, I'm glad to be there. You can.
Ah, cool, then
There is
I
no
disagree
mosque in
with that.
Vatican.
The Vatican's got that law wrong.
No, there is no. Hold on.
No way
When
you
I
can.
say there's no mosque in Vatican, what does that mean?
Doesn't mean there's no freedom of
It's
speech.
not allowed. No, it's not
allowed
allowed.
in there. It's not
It's
allowed.
not allowed.
No freedom of speech there.
Okay, I'll be honest.
Okay, and we don't want.
I'm not aware of
and
the
we
laws in the Vatican.
Wait. We respect that. We don't want a mosque in there.
You can
We don't
disagree
want a
with it.
mosque.
I
We don't want a
disagree with
mosque
that.
in there. Okay, because that's Christian space. That's the sacred space. Let them have it. Likewise, we have sacred space.
let us have
Okay,
it.
I cannot let you in my bedroom. I can't let this guy come and sleep in my bed. No, I can't because that's my space.
You have to
That's
hold
my
the
sacred
Arab
space.
road,
Yes.
I can't go and practice
Yes.
my freedom of
Yes.
speech.
You can.
I'll be willing to bet it's around the 50 world landmass where I can't go and practice my freedom of speech just because
But don't
I
go
have a
there.
secret belief. So you have more rights than me as a human being.
No, how?
Because you're restricted to not going to the Vatican. I'm restricted.
Tell
to
me
going
honestly,
to the whole
can
Arab
I
world.
come into your house and preach Islam to your family and
Bro,
tell them Christianity is
We
false?
will not like it. Okay, I'll be honest, we will not like it.
But you will allow it.
I'll allow it. It's freedom
Why?
of speech. You have the ability to practice freedom of speech.
Why would you allow it?
I wouldn't allow it.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah,
That's
there you go. Thank you.
Yeah, no need to.
Yeah, that's it.
Can I give this guy back? Why? Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
वो diplomatic हो रहे हैं, diplomatic हो रहे हैं। और थोड़ी
You have to understand, speaking from a logical, non-religious point of view, let's say no religion, we don't know which religion
Listen,
you and me have equal
when,
rights. I
when,
believe in human rights.
when you attack Islam, a lot of the people attack Islam not knowing that they themselves believe in the things they are attacking, right? Because when we break it down, the Sharia law, the entirety of it can be justified by arguing, by showing people how you people believe. Look at this guy, smile. But when I start talking to him, he won't be smiling.
Don't get involved. Listen, don't get involved. With respect. I didn't mean to be rude, but we're having a fruitful discussion. I don't want no one to heckle you.
How are you?
I'm fine. Yeah, how are you?
Listen, you told me 5 minutes ago, we got a lot of witnesses, you cannot be intellectually convinced by the bit that says death for apostates, right? Yeah, you are saying
You
here.
don't have to be intellectual.
Listen to
No,
me.
he said you can't.
Listen.
Even he's
I'm
not
saying,
denying
I'm
it.
saying, I'm saying, if you
Which
know,
means that your decision to accept
There-
Islam
there-
is in at least part emotional.
I don't know, what's his name? Aaron.
That's not easy, man.
Right, Google him. No, I'm joking.
Aaron, let me explain something to you. We already discussed this in detail. We agreed that
you
you
can't
don't agree
intellectually
with
explain
certain
it.
laws in Britain on freedom of speech.
Yeah, sure.
And likewise, you don't agree with the Sharia on freedom of speech.
Yeah, I don't.
Which is fine. I don't agree with the French law where they banned the niqab and now in Denmark.
was your
Women, poor women, vulnerable women defenseless women who have committed no crime whatsoever. They are being banned from wearing a piece of cloth. I don't agree with it, but I would tell those women don't go to Denmark.
No, but you have the
To
freedom
hell with Denmark.
I believe
Stuff
you should have the
Denmark.
freedom to dress how you want, right? I believe you have the freedom to dress how you want. Let me ask you a
But do
question.
you agree with that law? Do you agree with that law?
The law on...
Banning niqab.
No, I don't agree with that.
Thank you.
A
So,
woman should
but
have
it's
the
still
right to
happening.
dress
It's a
herself how she
reality. It's
wants.
happening. You don't have to agree with it, but it's there. It's
Well,
happening.
I disagree with a lot of realities
Right.
happening. Go to Yemen, I disagree. Go to Saudi Arabia, I disagree.
So
Go to-
likewise, all humans cannot agree on all laws. It is impossible to get all humans.
No, but we have
to
some
agree on
sense
all
of
laws.
morality that's
Certain
shared
humans-
amongst all cultures and religions,
No,
right?
no. Morality.
Murder is wrong. It's not a commonly held belief.
Morality is subjective if we do not believe in God. If we
Well,
do
I
not
believe
believe
in
in
God, so
God,
it's all right.
your morality is objective.
My morality is objective.
Objective. Now you're the last person to ask me these questions as a Christian, because when we pull out the Bible, you will see that none
Now,
of these.
listen, this discussion is being based on a non-religious point of view, right? As
Why?
to why?
Well, you just mentioned
Isn't
this
that
about-
Listen,
you're talking
No, no,
about
no.
my religion from a non-religious point of view. That doesn't make
At
sense.
the very beginning of this conversation, before anyone was here, I don't even know one of these people here, I said you're going to talk to me as if I'm an atheist.
But you're not
Because
an
I
atheist.
saw how you talk to the Christians.
But you're not an atheist.
No, but now-
I wouldn't be talking like this to an atheist. Why? Because the atheist first would have to explain to me what is objective morality.
Yeah, sure, okay.
How is morality objective?
No,
If the
we're going to
morality,
stay on the topic of freedom of speech, 'cause I'm not satisfied with this. You don't imagine Nawaz. You know him very well, Alex.
He's a non-Muslim, yeah. We know.
You believe in non-Muslims?
He's a non-Muslim, yeah. We know him.
Alright, cool. So imagine Nawaz tweets some cartoons, right? He tweets some cartoons of Prophet Muhammad and whatnot, right? Do you think that he should have been able to tweet those cartoons of him?
I don't care what he does in this country.
Then ask the question.
You
Should
ask
he have been
him.
allowed to tweet those cartoons?
In my opinion, no. You should not allow to insult anyone or any religion or any person for that matter. I don't believe in insulting people.
Were the cartoons insulting?
If people are being
I can
offended
tell you
by
what the
them.
cartoon was.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say
There was a
let's
character
say with the bum on his foot, on his head, yeah.
Say again?
But the character with the bum on his head.
No.
not inciting
If I, for example,
Actually, no, it is
let me give you an
because
example.
it
Do you
gives
think
people the
Majid
idea that
Nawaz
Muslims
would
are
like?
terrorists and
Wait.
anti-Muslims. So
What, do you think?
But this cartoon, I
Aaron.
just want to make sure. You said you disagree with it. This cartoon was very simply.
But you also disagree because you incite
Just
violence.
like, no, it was a
But
picture
he
of
can do it,
Jesus and a
but-
picture of Muhammad, sorry.
It doesn't-
but
these-
was called
by the way,
Muhammad,
these
and
cartoons
they said
don't
hello
offend
to
me.
each other.
Okay.
But why
These
should it be
cartoons
banned?
don't offend me.
They don't offend you. But
They don't
why-
offend me.
Why should that cartoon not have been allowed to be tweeted?
I don't care if they exist.
So you- no,
Personally, I don't care what they do.
No, it's not about caring, but you said that you disagree that it should have been allowed to tweet them, right?
Yeah, I disagree.
Why?
But that doesn't mean that I want to ban them. I don't
I'm
care. They can
asking
have
you.
them.
I'm
They can
asking
make because that's not my profit. If they're making if they're
why
making
do
an
you think-
image of a guy with a turban, with a big moustache, or with a big beard, that's not my profit. I don't see.
Christian, yeah?
That's
Okay,
my profit.
okay.
You're not
Someone-
painting my profit.
someone
So
mocks
I don't need to.
Jesus,
I don't need to be offended.
If someone mocks Jesus Christ, yeah?
Yeah.
It's gonna deeply hurt. It's gonna deeply offend me. I'm probably gonna get angry about it, right? Do I defend their right to do it? Yeah. Freedom of speech.
Would you let him carry on doing it?
Would I let them carry
Do you have a
on?
wife? You have a girlfriend, wife?
I told you, I'm
Let's
18,
assume-
man. Oh, no, go
Let's
for it.
assume.
haven't got a girlfriend? Let's say you do. Let's say
I'm
you
a
do.
good Christian boy,
Do you
man.
have a sister?
Let's say you get married.
I have a, yeah. I
Let's say you do have a
answered it.
sister. Let's say you do have a
Let's say I
sister.
do.
If you're walking with your sister on the street and I came to her and I said, "How are you doing, baby? Can I have you for 5 minutes? Can you
Kill
come
him,
with me to the
bro.
hotel?" You'll kill me.
Thank
You will kill me,
Well, I'm an
right?
imperfect human being,
No,
aren't I?
I wouldn't kill anyone. I would go to the police. I would
It's
do-
an exaggeration, man. I'm not about to go
But I
murder
can
someone.
understand your sentiments. Like we love the Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, more than our mothers, our sisters, our daughters.
So
we
what-
love. No. You know what that love means? That love is real. It's not abstract. It's not like the Christian love for Jesus. Okay, so you can say whatever you like about Jesus and no questions asked. We the Muslims are different. We think our Prophet is more beloved to us than our
So if someone
daughters,
insults
our
him, it's
sisters, our mothers,
okay.
our fathers, our brothers.
Is it okay to take action against such man?
No, the state should, if something like that takes place in the Muslim lands, there are laws there. Okay, if
Yeah,
it
just to
happens,
clarify,
if
you-
it happens,
Say something about the Queen here.
wait, brother, wait. If it happens in the West,
Monarchy
then the
should be
Muslims,
abolished,
like the Jewish community, they should lobby the government to make laws that do not allow people to insult their religion or their religious figures. Like the Jews are protected. The Jewish people.
No, this is a problem. Race versus ideology.
No. I don't believe anti-Semitism is necessarily racism. Okay. You see, if you speak about Judaism, that also amounts to anti-Semitism. You understand? Okay. That's why it's illegal. Okay. So that's why Islamophobia needs to be illegal. And we need to lobby the government. This is not our country. This is not a Muslim country. This is a country.
Criticism of an ideology,
no problem,
should not be illegalized.
Day and night.
Criticism, not insult.
Not insult. There is a difference
Which
between.
is why Tommy Robinson went to prison.
And he's going to go again, inshallah.
Okay. No. Let me clarify something. We have no problem with criticism. People criticize the Prophet when he was alive to his face. Wait. Okay? And there was no issue. Okay? Insulting Sabr Rasul. Okay? What we call Sabr Rasul, insulting of the Prophet or insulting of God or any Prophet for that matter is illegal in lands governed by the law of Islam. Listen to me carefully. Yeah? That's what I'm saying. Why? This is to protect people. Even Hindus, for example, who are living under the Muslim domain, you cannot insult their gods or their deities. Whether it's a monkey, whether it's an elephant, whether it's a snake, whatever it is, you cannot insult the gods. Islamically, you're not, because they are paying jizya. They are getting their protection by this.
That's
from
another
the state.
issue in itself.
Yeah,
Extortion, isn't it?
of course.
No, why is it extortion?
Yeah, really? Do you pay tax
Why is
here?
it extortion?
No, do you pay tax?
Is it?
No,
Yeah.
why is it
tax?
Yes,
No, why
you
is
pay
it?
tax here?
So they pay their tax and plus more tax.
Wait.
What
being
tax?
a
So why
Christian,
did Abu Bakr wage war on the Muslims? when they
I don't know
were-
that, Abu Bakr.
Of course you don't know. You don't want to know.
I don't want to know. That's right.
Wait, no, don't get excited.
I don't wanna know.
My blood pressure
Wait,
is
To
high.
jump into
Wait.
You need to take tablets for that.
Yeah.
Wait, before we go on to jizya, so the point is clear.
another topic.
Yeah, the point is
extortion.
clear. The point is clear. Call it extortion, call it rape, call it murder, call it what you like. We don't care.
Part of Sharia, isn't it?
2 years.
It doesn't hurt me. Seriously, it doesn't hurt me.
I think this brother needs a special treatment.
Is it that?
Would you like to talk to me?
No, I don't
Because you're a
wanna
special person that needs special treatment.
Really? Are you going to pamper me?
Let's
Are you going to pamper me?
Let's talk.
Are you?
So the point is,
You pamper yourself up.
No.
Yeah, how is jizya extortion?
so the point is,
How is jizya extortion?
when it comes to the legal system, yeah, you cannot agree with all of them, and you don't have to agree with all of them, right? When a certain society chooses a law for itself, a legal system, you don't have the right from the outside to tell them what law, legal system to choose. You don't have the right to do that. When you do that, that's when you cause conflicts, problems. Okay? If Muslims have chosen the Sharia law for themselves, what's your problem?
My problem
You
is
want to
that-
be liberal? You want to have your jails and fill them with rapists so that they can come out and rape
Don't
again?
say you.
Keep your law to yourself.
You're grouping me with the British government.
No, I'm talking generally. I'm sorry if I come to
Sorry.
I'm
Just
saying,
came
if you
across.
want to keep a legal system where you put a mass murderer into jail, give him porridges and nice breakfast
Which
and
is wrong.
dinners,
Everyone can
and,
yeah, I'm saying that's wrong.
Of course,
Just wanna
of course it's
clarify
wrong.
it.
Okay, and then let him out again so that he can write a book and become a millionaire and possibly kill again. Islamic people or the Muslim people cannot have that. They don't agree with that. Okay, respectfully, they don't
the
agree
two
with that.
Christians.
So likewise, the Muslims, they want to be left alone with their legal system, with the law,
Yeah.
and they want the West to have their system if they choose it.
Me being born here on this planet,
Yeah.
God, predestining my birth. I have the right to go around this planet wherever I want, as much as you do.
Yes, do.
You've come here. I mean, I don't know if you were born here or immigrated here. I don't know. Originally,
Can you come into my bedroom? No.
No.
It's
all about borders of countries,
It's on the
man.
planet.
No.
It's on the planet. You can't come into my
Be
bedroom.
pedantic.
Yeah.
You know exactly
No,
what I
but
mean.
I'm leading to a point.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, it's not fair that I can't go to Islamic countries and express my views. That's not fair.
It's not fair that I come here and I can't express my views. It's not fair
You
that
can.
it's not fair that my sister cannot go to Denmark and wear the niqab. It's life.
That's not fair.
Tough.
No.
Yeah, that's fine. It's not
Two
fair.
rights don't make a wrong.
That's right. If the Danish people have decided now that they cannot allow the niqab for whatever wisdom, fine. It's their choice. Sorry. It's life. Tough. I have to accept it. It's their law. It's their people. It's their system. I have to respect
you're
it.
gonna say-
like France, if they want to ban the niqab or even Muslims for all I care, it's their choice.
So
No
can I
problem.
just
I'll go
clarify?
somewhere else.
No, Adnan, I just want to clarify.
Yeah.
So that means if I want to go to an Arab country, yeah, and
You have to keep
exercise my freedom of speech in terms of my ideology or religion.
What's your freedom of speech? What's your freedom of speech?
Say I want to go to Saudi Arabia outside, and like the speaker's corner here, you've got Christians, DCCI and whatever, all them lot preaching about their religion or whatnot. I can't do that in Islam, in Saudi Arabia.
You can't do that here. You can't do that here in Britain.
You can't.
You can't. There are certain things you cannot say.
So that mean Muslims, Kemits, Hindus, Raj the Sikhs coming here, spouting their rubbish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like for
but there
years.
are certain things still you cannot say here.
Listen.
So there is no.
Let me read this.
Just give me that verse.
You never lived under an Islamic state.
Just give me that verse from the Quran
You never
that
lived.
talks about jizya.
You're a Christian, yeah? Okay.
Yes, of
You
course.
never lived under an Islamic
I
state.
don't want to.
I never said you should, but after you hear the statement, look at the people that did, the Jews and the Christians, yeah? So now,
Am I really going to take your word
not
for
my
it?
word,
And how
history,
they were pampered?
reference history,
And they got
reference history, not my words, yeah? So let's just go into history and look at what. No, look.
No, I don't want to look.
Why don't you want to look?
No.
Take your glasses off and look. No, take it off and look. No, it's because if you make statements,
bro, you know what?
If you make
You know
statements,
something? I'm not going to speak to you.
You know why you're not going to speak to? Because
I'm
you're
not-
offended
no.
now. When you talk about my
You're
religion,
rude. No, you could talk about
take
my
it.
religion.
Take it.
Why are you getting
But when
personal?
you talk about, I'm not getting personal. I didn't get personal. I didn't get personal. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Very emotional. Thank you. Thank you. All the best in the future. Yeah, thank you.
You're going to stand here and insult me. We got a topic. Yeah?
This
You're
guy,
just going to explain.
he comes here, attacks Islam, lies about Islam.
Oh, what
take
did
it,
I- what
take
lies
it on
did I
the
say?
chin. Take it on the
What
chin.
lies?
When I do a little intellectual jabs. Oh, why are you doing that for?
What lies?
Bro, you're trying to do uppercuts. I'm dodging you. I'm giving you little jabs. You're crying. Why are you talking about my religion then if you don't like me talking?
I've got a question about your religion.
See, there you go. Again,
Yeah?
then don't get
Can you
offended.
explain to me jizya?
I am, but you don't want to know.
No, can you do it without insulting me? Yeah?
I never insulted
Are
you.
you a gentleman?
No, I am. As long as you behave like one. You're the one who's been throwing words of jizya and expulsion. If you come to me like that, if my first impression with you is going to be like that, don't expect me. I've never been rude to you. I haven't insulted you. I've just said certain things just to make you realize.
Just explain jizya to me.
Is your argument that jizya is there, that if they do not pay, they have to pay just because they're Christian and Jews? Is that your argument? Okay. If that's the case, why did Abu Bakr radiallahu an did the same thing with the Muslims when they were refusing to pay the zakah? Zakah is a form that Muslim women and men have to pay. Jizya is only for who? The only fighting men, that the Christian and the Jews. Yeah. If they don't want to fight, they have to pay 1 dinar, if I'm not mistaken, a year. If some of the Christians back in history said, look, we're not going to pay jizya, but we will defend the lands. I said, okay, no problem. The whole point, you don't know jizya. I'm telling you what
Now you are
jizya
making a
is.
difference between what came from Allah and what man is deciding to
No,
take
they all came from
instead.
Allah. They all came from Allah.
Right?
They
What
all came
man?
from Allah.
Right? Now, why don't you just tell me what the Quran says?
It all
Give me
came from
that
Allah.
verse.
They all came from Allah. I never give you
Can you
nothing.
give me that verse from the Quran that talks about jizya?
Yes, Surah 9, Surah 12, verse
I know
29.
Abu Bakr is probably for some hadith or something.
No. Do you think Abu Bakr just guesses off his head?
Maybe.
No, he doesn't. Sadly, not everybody thinks like you. Yeah. Let's go to Surah Tawbah. Yeah, verse
And everybody
29.
thinks like you.
Yeah, maybe they're not. There's different people in this life. Look, Surah Tawbah, verse 29. Yeah. We'll go to verse 28. So please, let's educate ourselves then talk. All you who believe the mushriks are pure indeed. No, this is 20. Fight those people of the book who do not believe in Allah, nor in the last day, and do not take as unlawful what Allah and His Messenger have declared as unlawful, and do not profess the faith of truth. Fight them until they pay the jizya with their own hands while they are subdued. Yes? Okay, what's the problem with that?
There's no problem with that.
What's the problem with that?
So everybody, whoever's not a Muslim, can you put your hands up? So I'm a bit outnumbered here. There's a big problem with that verse.
What's the problem with that?
Why don't you go home and meditate on that?
No, thank you, I don't
Goodbye.
meditate. I'm not. Why, is that it?
No,
We
go
just went
home
to the
and
verse.
meditate on that.
What's wrong with it?
Subdue them
Why?
until they pay the jizya.
Why?
Force them because they're not accepting Allah or the true religion. That's what the verse says.
Why did this verse get revealed?
Read it again.
Why did this verse get revealed?
Read it again.
Why did it get revealed? I read it.
That is extortion.
Why did it get revealed?
Pay, or you're gonna get
To who?
That's what
to
that
who?
is.
No. To who? To who?
To the people
To
of
who?
the book.
No. To who?
The people of
no,
the
no,
book.
To who? To who?
The people of the book.
No.
The Jews and
Which
the
people
Christians.
of the book?
The Jews and the Christians.
Which people of the book? Which
the
one?
ones who do not give heed
No,
to
because
your
Allah SWT
religion.
says in the Quran, "Laysa sawa." Not all the Christians and the Jews are the same. When you go to chapter 60, verse 8, Allah SWT says.
So now, how are you
One
going to
second.
poppycock this verse
Listen.
and decorate it and present it to me?
This is
and
not a
say
Christmas
this,
tree. I don't
this,
decorate.
You know,
Yeah, I don't
this is a
decorate.
verse that came from your God.
I'm not denying
Now
it.
show me anywhere in the Bible, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Where the God of the Old Testament
Yeah.
demands money
Okay.
for somebody
Yeah,
who
yeah.
did not believe in him.
Okay. How about if he demands blood?
He demands blood in a
Which one's
sacred-
better, demands money or blood?
No, don't twist it.
Fam, if someone comes to you and says, I'm going to shoot you, give me, let's suppose.
Ali, don't twist it.
You
Don't
just-
twist
you
it.
shot yourself in the feet.
No.
You may just
Blood
shoot yourself.
is drawn, but not human beings' blood.
Yeah.
Right?
No.
Blood is drawn
Really?
for the
You
forgiveness
don't know
of
your Bible.
sins.
You don't know your Bible. Go to chapter.
the-
Go to 1 Samuel
forgive-
chapter 15.
that-
I dare you. I dare you.
I will go there, but listen, just before I go there,
Shake
I
it.
promise, yeah? I promise, right? That was given to King Saul to go and kill all the people, the evil people.
Which people?
right?
Give me see definition. People, men.
Let's go there. What was
Let's
this
go.
first?
1 Samuel chapter 15 verse 2 to 3.
First.
Samuel chapter 15 verse 2 to 3.
Okay.
Why you find
The-
out? I'm just gonna. Why you find out? I'm
Okay.
just gonna. So basically, the
All right,
Surah
no,
Tawbah-
listen. This instruction was given only to one king
read
for
it.
one purpose. It wasn't given instruction to all Israel,
Okay.
all to the Christians to go and kill.
Who was the order came from? Jesus.
The order came from Jesus.
Thank you.
Right?
Go to it. Go to it. Go to it. Why did he do that? Surah Tawbah was revealed to who? The Christians and the Jews who were aggressive towards the Muslims.
Yeah.
Not that your general layman, not your Christian like him. He doesn't harm me.
Okay.
If you come to me with a sword, I'm not going to give you.
Excuse me.
Thank you.
Excuse me. If there's a caliphate,
Yeah.
and just like here,
Yeah.
I'm outnumbered, right?
Why
You're gonna
Brothers,
come to me.
Can you guys step on this side?
Huh?
No, seriously.
No, you're gonna
No.
come.
He's out now. Give him some space. So if anything happens, he's got an exit route. Yeah. Okay.
I ain't running, man.
Because you're
I
saying
don't
you're
run.
encircled.
I don't run.
We're here
bro.
just they're talking, they're listening.
No, I hear your point. I wanna hear your
Brothers,
point,
please, can we have that? This is fire exit, yeah? Okay. Because you're making it seem like we're going to attack you and you're encircled.
This what you were talking about. God instructed the Israelites
Okay, read
to
it.
go and wipe out this complete village
Babies, children?
because of their wickedness.
Okay, why? Okay, to who?
Because of their wickedness.
Just men?
Right?
Just
No,
men?
everyone. Animals, babies, you name it.
Say that again, brother, please.
No.
Brother, not me, you're on the wrong person.
It's,
Babies?
Listen,
Babies.
Listen. This village was stooped in witchcraft.
And you kill babies.
Right?
The babies
They
crying,
would have
doesn't know what
carried
happened.
on practicing the witchcraft and everything. But this
So
instruction.
you condone that?
No. Listen.
I'm supposed to be the terrorist and I'm shocked.
God
I'm-
allowed that to happen because of the wickedness of the people. But that instruction is not given to all Israel for all time. It's certainly not given to
It's by
Christians.
Jesus. Jesus ordered that. You say
For that
Jesus is
one-
loving.
Okay, show me another place.
Read it,
There's
read
only
it,
two
please just read it.
places.
Just read it.
Kill babies.
Read it.
What's
And
the
they
point? you know it, I know it.
you know the Lord's resistant army in Africa, when they read you, they're gonna be like, preach, brother.
Can we
Because
get back to jizya?
we are. This relates to it. Because this here, jizya,
Okay, 1
what's he
Samuel
talking
what?
about? 1 Samuel chapter 15, verse 2 to 3, yeah? He has a problem with jizya where it's talking about the aggressive Christians and Jews.
No, this is
and he
what
has
you
no problem
have
with
to-
babies being
No.
smashed into pieces.
Excuse me. Right. This is what Muslims have to do today. They have to oppress the pagans, the kafurs, the unbelievers, until they pay the jizya. That's what you have to do to me, bro.
Fam, your book, no it doesn't.
Yes.
No it doesn't.
Yes.
No it doesn't.
Okay. What's the object of Islam?
Let me tell
What's
you.
your purpose?
This verse,
What is your
dismantles
purpose?
your whole claim. This verse here just finishes everything off.
What do you have to do as a Muslim?
look.
What's your God-given responsibility?
My main purpose in this life is to worship none other than God
Yeah, and serving.
and serving.
Yeah, and to fight those. And keep
Fight you.
fighting
Tell me where.
the unbelievers.
Okay, why am I not fighting you then?
Because in this
Exactly, there you go.
the
There you go.
laws
You
of
know
the
why?
land
No, you
will
know
not
why?
allow you to. But
Besides
if
that-
there was a
besides that-
caliphate, you would.
No.
Yes.
No.
If the Sharia law was established, you would.
Look,
Okay,
Allah,
you would.
Allah, look,
Sharia law, you would not.
Look.
You would not condemn
Read
the
this,
Christians.
read this.
Huh?
This is your answer.
No, I don't want to read
Okay, I'll read it. Allah does not forbid you as regards to those who did not fight you on account of your faith and did not expel you from your homes, that you do good to them and do justly with them.
Okay, that's one of the good verses. Now, what about one of the evil verses?
That's it. One second. So then how do you reconcile?
So you know as well as me.
No, but how do you reconcile?
There's verses in the Quran
No.
that tells you
Tells
to
me?
fight the unbelievers.
No, fight the enemies. Who?
No, the unbelievers.
Is there good and bad Christians? Is there good and bad
No,
Christians?
we're not talking about good Christians
Are
or
there
bad
good or bad
Muslims.
Christians?
Listen,
Is there?
we're talking about what your God has
Is
commanded
there
you
good
to
or
do.
bad Christians? Yes or no?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so let's get this right. One place Allah says, Allah does not forbid you from being just and kind to the people, the non-believers. And then another place Allah says, fight the unbelievers. How do we reconcile? Is this a contradiction? No, it's not. What this means is this. Okay, what this means is this. Yeah, is that it's talking about for you to fight those who fought the Prophet. The pagans tortured the Prophet's companions, killed them, martyred. You know how many martyrs? No. Why do you?
Was a caliphate established? Don't tell me it was established in self-defense.
No. I'm not sure quoting it. Of course there was
Okay,
fighting wars.
here's a verse for you.
No. You're jumping the topic though. Stick to this.
No, here's a verse.
Stick to this. Why? How do you reconcile with this?
It's a
It
violent verse in the Quran.
No, it says to be just and kind to those who do not fight you.
Your God is completely confusing. One side he wants you to be kind, on the other side he wants you to fight.
It's your lack of comprehension. You're looking at the Ferrari and saying the engine is crap, and I'm saying you don't know how the engine works. We should. We should. What's wrong with Ferrari? It's quite a nice car. He only fits 2 people in though. That's the bad side about it. But the thing is, you don't understand the engine. If you don't understand something, it's your lack of comprehension.
Illustrations.
No, but don't blame something you don't understand. If you don't understand an iPhone, you can't say
Under Sharia,
this is a stupid phone. Why? Because I don't understand it.
Okay, under Sharia, are you commanded by Allah to establish Sharia or not?
Yes.
You are.
Yes.
Under Sharia,
But that's not the main fundamental.
under Sharia, as a Christian, will you accept me?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, you would?
Yeah. The Prophet
If I
lived
pay
with the
the
Christians and the
jizya?
Jews side by side.
No.
They live side by side.
No.
Fam, the Prophet peace be upon him with the Christians and Jews. He even had treaties.
Yeah.
The Prophet peace be
But
upon him said
they
you are
paid the
not allowed
jizya.
to. No, look. Check this
paid
out.
the
Check this
jizya,
out.
that's why they're
Check
allowed
this
to
out.
live.
Check this out.
That's why they're allowed to live.
Listen. The fighting men had to pay jizya. The women and the children. Once Umar ibn
Show
Khattab.
me that in
Check
the
this out.
Quran. Show me in the Quran where it says the
Let me
fighting
talk.
non-believers have to pay the jizya.
Let me talk. Now, the Prophet peace be upon him had a declaration. You live with the Christians and the Jews, yeah? Okay. Go to the scholar now, yeah? That's Salafism, yeah.
You can step in. He's got all these. I got one.
You can do 2 steps in, yeah? Okay, come 2 steps in because you're gonna take 5 steps back. Got a bit right. I'm
Are
trying.
you rapping now?
I'm trying. I'm trying to get in the game there, you know. Anyways, yo, listen. No, I'm joking. So, what are you trying to say? If I'm trying to say I can't rap, or something? So the Prophet peace be upon him had a treat. Umar ibn Khattab once came across an elderly Jewish man, yeah, and he saw the guy. The guy is poor. He's not eating, and he said, "Why are you in this state?" Yeah, he said, "Look, I don't have nothing." He went to the Baytul Mal and got the money from the Muslims' money to give it to him. If that was the case, he would say, "No, I have to kill you, kill all disbelievers wherever you find them." He would have said, "Oh, chop his neck off." The Prophet peace be upon him had the treaty where he said, "You are not allowed to swear at their deities, Jesus, not allowed to harm their churches. You're not allowed to, if they go and sell alcohol, pork, fam, you do what you like. Do what you like." So how does the argument that we should kill you wherever we find you fit in?
So that verse, like kill them wherever you find them. That doesn't apply in general, okay? But verse 929
It's gonna make
though.
me cry now.
Verse 929, which you were talking about before, and he read it like, fight those who have not forbidden what Allah has forbidden, and so on, until they pay the jizya. Kind of, you then brought up be kind to those who are sort of.
How do we reconcile?
Yeah, how did the Salafi scholars reconcile it? How did the scholars of the first 3
Salafi
generations?
scholars? I'm talking about the Salaf.
The Salaf, sorry. How did the first 3 generations of scholars reconcile those 2 verses? What was their conclusion? Their conclusion was that verse 929 takes precedence over that earlier verse.
Are you saying that there's evidence that abrogated the other verse?
Well, there's evidence that they believe that they should follow, this.
Did that abrogate that verse?
I'm not going to say that they
No, you
used
need
it.
to evidence, because you're saying
No. Well, I've got evidence of what Ibn Hanbal, Ibn Malik, Shafi, and Hanafi, what they all believed about that verse. Okay, let's start with Hanbal.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got a printout from the a translation of the Muqtasar of Al-Quraki. Al-Quraki.
I don't know who that is, by the way.
Okay, he's one of the students of Ibn Hanbal, through which Ibn Hanbal's works are preserved. In fact, I believe he was a student of Ibn Hanbal, because Ibn Hanbal's works were burnt in a fire. So, this is the closest, written.
I don't know.
Okay. But so in here, what it says, I'm going to show you the chapter on Jihad. 44 Jihad. So he referring to Ibn Hanbal, he said, "Jihad is an obligation based on the whole community, a fard kifaya is an Arabic term.
You should be a Muslim.
And thank you. And if it is carried out by some people, then others are excused from fulfilling it.
Yes.
Ahmad, which is another name for Ibn Hanbal, may Allah have mercy on him.
Wow!
I'm just quoting word for word. I'm not endorsing may Allah have mercy on him. I'm just quoting the source. Okay. May Allah have mercy upon him. He said, "I know of no act after duties of a Muslim which is superior to jihad. Naval actions are superior to land campaigns. Every pious and impious person may participate in it." I promise we're getting to the point soon. Each unit fights the enemy nearest to it. A complete tour of duty is 40 nights. Voluntary jihad cannot be performed without obtaining permission from one's parents. However, if a general jihad is proclaimed, no permission is required from the parents. As in all religious obligations, parents need not be obeyed in the failure to perform them. He said, "People of the scripture and Zoroastrians may be fought against without calling them to Islam because the call had already reached them. Idolaters must be called to Islam before being fought against. People of the scripture and Zoroastrians are fought against until they either accept Islam or pay the jizya, readily being brought low." And that's a reference to 929. Yeah. And so, also other disbelievers are fought against until they accept Islam. So this isn't saying only attack those.
Who's saying this?
This is a translation of. It's quoting Ibn Hanbal's opinion, his ruling, and it's from the Muqtasar of Al-Qarafi.
What's wrong with that statement?
So it's not saying like only attack those who have attacked you.
No, we never said that. I never said to you. I'm talking about my seniors here, but I'm just going to say a few statements if I'm wrong, correct me. We're talking about that the jizya is implemented on the fighting men. So the whole point of Islam, of fighting them, is what? They give three conditions. You either accept Islam,
forced conversion,
or either you... No, one second, calm down.
How is it forced? Listen to the second two.
You either accept Islam, okay. You either pay the jizya...
Accept Islam.
Either accept Islam...
And we're free from jizya.
Either pay the jizya, and the whole point is this. What is the point of this?
And this came from your God.
Let me finish. Your God said you kill babies, smash them with the rock, you having a problem with jizya.
I'm just thinking, was God does God
kill the
really
babies,
want
but
this?
don't ask for jizya. One dinar a year. One second, can I finish? Yeah? You either accept Islam, you pay jizya, and the whole point is what? To convey the message to the people. If you stop us, then we will fight you. So what's the problem with that?
So that disagrees with Ibn Hanbal's ruling.
No, why?
You're
Firstly, where is the Arabic? We'll read the Arabic.
I don't have the Arabic with me.
I'm going to ask you for the Punjabi.
When did you come to the park? When did you start? I've been coming to the park
for 6 years. You got a head start
I
on me,
don't
man.
care even if George Bush wrote it. Okay. Listen,
Allah guide him with the strength, man.
I've been coming to the park since 2008. It's been 10 years, at least.
No, you know a lot. You do know a lot.
I've come across translations here, completely manipulated, false, wrong, evil translations, where they're lying.
So
it says black in the Arabic word, in the language, and in the translation is white. Okay, that's why we do not accept anything except the original. When the original comes to in front of us,
the Quran is original, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, the Quran tells you
it doesn't specify the fighting man.
to fight the unbelievers.
First of all, we cannot discuss a text when it's in translation. Once we have the Arabic, I'm sure the Arabic exists, right?
Come on, man, this guy's
I'm sure
genuine.
wait. I'm sure the Arabic exists.
What you need to probably use it. Even say may Allah
No, come on. This guy, you know this guy. He knows this guy.
We have no problem with this.
Where are we printed it from? It's printed by a university of...
Don't worry about it. Whoever it is.
What you need to do is it's for his PhD thesis. He did it for New York University. But I can show you another translation of the Kitab al-Siyar by which shows the Hanafi opinion.
Step by step. First of all, there is the basic principle in discussions. We need to see the original. Number one, the Arabic. After that, the next step is authentication. Because there are aqwal, sayings or words attributed to Hanbal, Imam Ahmad al-Hanbal, Imam al-Shafi'i, Imam Abu Hanifa, Imam Malik, Imam Sufyan al-Thawri, and the list goes on. And a large chunk of them are not even authentic. Okay, so we look at the chains. Is the chain authentic? And if it's authentic, we stand by it. We will defend it until the day of judgment. We cannot possibly run from our sources. We can't. Our sources are there online. Everything is there. So what you need to do is to have an intelligent, honest discussion. bring the Arabic, the original, and then we will look at the chain of transmission, and if it's authentic, then we will talk about it and discuss and explain what it is and what it's not. Okay. Other than that, if you're discussing jizya, why don't you go to Tafsir Qurtubi? Okay. Qurtubi, I don't know if it's in translation of English. There, Imam Qurtubi explains what jizya actually means and what the Muslim leaders need to do about the people who pay jizya. He in fact goes as far as to say that if the people who pay jizya are being maligned, mistreated, the Muslim leader has to fight.
That's a slightly different point from why I was discussing this with Ali.
Okay. So okay.
I'm not going to.
Right. You're talking about.
The claim was that kind of that the early Salafi, the scholars of the Salaf, believed that the Quran verse 929, which says, fight those who do not believe in what Allah has revealed, etc., etc.
Just ignore them. Don't worry about it. It's a daily occurrence.
Until they pay the jizya.
Just gone in the boxing corner.
Like the scholars of the Salaf believe that verse kind of should be acted upon in a way such that kind of jihad should be waged against foreign non-Muslims, apart from those who have a pre-existing treaty.
You're talking about offensive jihad.
Okay.
Yeah. So they accepted offensive jihad.
Okay.
Yeah, offensive jihad, attacking people who haven't attacked you,
fighting men,
but who haven't committed
And
aggression
taking their
against
women.
you.
And
Yeah, but what if they do?
If they do, then that's defensive.
Every country does this.
Fine.
Every country, America does this.
This is
America's
a
got bases
religion.
all around the world.
This is a religion.
Wait. First of all,
They believe in
let's
waging
go step by step. You said this is the view of the Salaf.
The scholars of the Salaf.
Who are the scholars of the Salaf? Sorry.
So
Who are the scholars of the Salaf?
From Imam Malik, Imam Shafi, Hanifa, and Hanbal. I'm taking those four because they established the now surviving schools of Sunni Islamic law, and they're from the Salaf because they're from the third generation, the Tabi'een, and they agree on this issue. They have
so how many
ijma,
scholars are we talking about? You said scholars of the Salaf.
Yeah, I'm talking about the four, like the ones that have had the greatest impact on the understanding of Sharia law later on. The ones who established their schools of Sharia law. Yeah, the four imams, the people who say, which madhab do you follow? Or madhaj, like madhab. Yeah, I follow Imam Malik.
Okay, let me clarify something to you. The Salaf to us is the companions and their followers, Tabi'een.
Anyone? Tabi'een?
No. Okay, Tabi'een, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, three generations, yeah, you're right. Companions, Tabi'een and Tabi'een. Okay, because of the hadith of the Prophet. Okay, that three generations after me are the best.
He's gone. Yeah. No, what's all this crap, bruv? Gang. Hey, leave go. Man just come to see what I'm going here. We're just walking with everyone else.
I know you heard something how guys have running off.
I was saying, allow each other, chill.
I wasn't there.
Allow each other. And then you don't do this thing where you're grabbing each other and that.
What channel? MistaRax.
I saw on the Rashid with the Somali guy.
They call you Rax, innit?
Yeah.